Welcome back to Coins Numismatic Series, where the dirtiest old pennies can hide some of the biggest treasures in American coin collecting. Today, we're uncovering two late-date Denver Mint wheat pennies that many people ignore because they look dark, worn, and completely ordinary. But beneath those brown surfaces could be rare repunched mint marks, double dies, and high-grade condition rarities worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The 1957 Wheat Penny and the 1958 Wheat Penny are two fascinating coins from the final years of the wheat cent era, and both deserve a very close inspection before they are ever spent. If you have a jar of old wheat pennies, this episode could help you identify a hidden gem sitting right in your collection. 1957 Wheat Penny. The 1957 Wheat Penny was struck during one of the most optimistic periods in American history. The United States was in the middle of the booming 1950s. New suburban neighborhoods were spreading across the country, automobile ownership was rising, and families were enjoying unprecedented economic prosperity. Television was transforming entertainment, interstate highways were changing travel, and consumer confidence was strong. In the middle of this expanding economy, the humble 1-cent coin continued to play a vital role in daily life. The Lincoln wheat cent had already been a fixture of American commerce for nearly half a century. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first regularly circulating United States coin to feature a real historical figure. The portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner, and his right-facing image of Lincoln remains one of the most iconic coin designs in U.S. history. On the obverse of the 1957 Wheat Penny, Abraham Lincoln faces to the right. Above his portrait is the inscription, "I in God we trust." To the left appears liberty, and to the right is the date 1957. Directly below the date is the D Mint mark, indicating the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse displays the classic wheat penny design. Two wheat ears frame the denomination 1 cent and the inscription United States of America. At the top is E Pluribus Unum. This design had appeared on Lincoln cents since 1909 and would remain in use through the end of 1958. The 1957 Wheat Penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. When freshly struck, the coin displayed bright orange-red mint luster, but decades of circulation and natural oxidation usually transformed the surface into shades of brown, chocolate, and sometimes nearly black. Collectors often refer to these naturally toned pieces as dirty pennies. This description simply reflects decades of circulation, handling, and environmental exposure. For copper coins, this is common and often desirable. Many advanced collectors prefer original brown surfaces because they show the coin has not been cleaned or chemically altered. The Denver Mint produced 1,051,342,000 examples of the 1957 Wheat Penny. This huge mintage makes the coin very common in circulated grades, but collector interest remains strong due to important varieties, mint errors, and condition rarities. In typical dirty circulated condition, a 1957 Wheat Penny is usually worth between 3 cents and 20 cents. Coins with sharp details and attractive original surfaces may sell for 25 cents to $1. About uncirculated examples can bring $2 to $5. Uncirculated brown examples generally trade in the $5 to $15 range. Red-brown coins command stronger prices, and fully red examples can range from $20 to over $100 depending on grade and eye appeal. Superb gem coins certified in MS67 red or higher have sold for several $1,000s because nearly flawless survivors are remarkably scarce. The 1957 issue is especially well known for repunched mint mark varieties. During this era, mint marks were punched into working dies by hand. If the punch shifted and a second impression was made, traces of another D became visible. Collectors examine the mint mark area closely for these RPMs, and well-defined examples can command substantial premiums. Double dies are also known, though less famous than the dramatic 1957 Philadelphia double die. In addition, collectors search for clipped planchets, off-center strikes, broad strikes, die cracks, cuds, and lamination defects. Each mint error offers a unique glimpse into the coin production process. One of the most exciting aspects of searching dirty wheat pennies is that valuable varieties are often hidden beneath dark surfaces. A coin that appears ordinary may reveal a significant RPM or double die when viewed under magnification. Condition plays a major role in determining value. A coin with strong wheat lines, crisp lettering, and original surfaces is more desirable than a cleaned or corroded example. Even common dates can become highly valuable when preserved in exceptional condition. The 1957 D Wheat Penny also carries historical significance. It circulated during the height of 1950s prosperity, passing through grocery stores, soda fountains, and movie theaters when a single penny still had meaningful purchasing power. Collector interest remains strong because the 1957 D is part of the final 2 years of the wheat penny design. Many collectors build complete date and mint sets, while specialists focus on top-grade red coins and scarce RPM varieties. Never clean a dirty 1957 D wheat penny. Cleaning can remove the natural patina and leave scratches or unnatural color that reduce collector value. Original surfaces are almost always preferred. If you find a 1957 D cent in an old jar or inherited collection, inspect the mint mark, date, and lettering carefully. A modest-looking brown penny could contain a valuable variety or error. Most examples are common, but exceptional preservation and important varieties can elevate this 1-cent coin into a 4-figure collectible. That possibility is what makes searching wheat pennies so rewarding. The 1957 D Wheat Penny stands as a classic late-date Denver issue that combines historical context, affordability, and the thrill of hidden discovery. In dirty condition, it may look unremarkable, but it remains a favorite among collectors. 1958 D Wheat Penny. The 1958 D Wheat Penny holds a special place in numismatic history because it was struck during the final year of the Wheat Penny series. After nearly 50 years, the reverse featuring 2 wheat stalks was about to be retired and replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial design. As the last Denver mint wheat cent, the 1958 D carries both historical significance and strong collector appeal. The year 1958 marked the end of an era. America was entering a period of rapid technological and cultural change. The space race was underway, suburbs continued to expand, and the nation was on the threshold of the 1960s. Yet in everyday transactions, the familiar wheat penny remained in constant use. The obverse design is identical to other late wheat cents. Abraham Lincoln faces right, with "I in God we trust" above, liberty to the left, and the date 1958 to the right. The D mint mark below the date confirms production at the Denver Mint. The reverse displays the final appearance of the beloved wheat ears surrounding 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum above. This design had become one of the most recognizable motifs in American coinage. The 1958 D Wheat Penny was struck in bronze composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Most circulated examples have dark brown surfaces caused by natural oxidation. Dirty 1958 D pennies are extremely common, and many retain pleasing original toning that collectors appreciate. The Denver Mint produced 800,953,300 examples of the 1958 D Wheat Penny. Although this large mintage makes the coin common, demand remains strong because it represents the final Denver issue in the Wheat Penny series. In dirty circulated condition, typical examples are worth between 3 cents and 20 cents. Better preserved coins with attractive surfaces can bring 25 cents to $1. About uncirculated pieces often sell for $2 to $5. Uncirculated brown examples generally trade for $5 to $15. Red-brown pieces command higher prices, and fully red coins can range from $20 to over $100 depending on grade. In elite certified grades, such as MS67 red and above, values can climb into the thousands. The 1958 D is known for repunched mint marks and other minor varieties. Collectors examine the D closely for signs of extra impressions. Strong RPMs can sell for meaningful premiums. Additional collectible errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and lamination flaws. Any dramatic and authenticated mint error can significantly increase value. Although the famous 1958 double die was struck in Philadelphia and carries no mint mark, many collectors still inspect every 1958 D coin carefully because late-date wheat cents are popular and frequently yield collectible varieties. The 1958 D also benefits from its status as a final year issue. Collectors are naturally drawn to coins that mark the end of an important design type, and this historical significance ensures steady demand. Dirty condition should never discourage close examination. Dark surfaces often indicate originality, and valuable varieties can be hidden in coins that appear unattractive to the untrained eye. As with all collectible copper coins, cleaning should be avoided. Natural toning and untouched surfaces are generally far more desirable than artificially brightened coins. If you own a 1958 D Wheat Penny, inspect the mint mark and overall strike quality carefully. While most examples are common, a strong RPM, dramatic mint error, or superb gem quality specimen can be worth far more than face value. The 1958 D Wheat Penny marks the end of nearly 50 years of the wheat cent design. It connects collectors to one of the most beloved chapters in American coinage and offers an affordable yet fascinating collecting opportunity. The 1957 D and 1958 D Wheat Pennies prove that some of the most interesting coins are the ones that look the most ordinary. Their dark and dirty surfaces preserve decades of history. Their mint varieties reward careful examination, and their high-grade examples can command impressive prices. Before you spend another old wheat penny, take a closer look. That worn brown cent may be the hidden treasure every collector dreams of finding.